Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from the Superdome. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 yards. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
It's Otton in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 5-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Hey, alert 33.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23
their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Penix. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints first down. Play action, it's Penix. Have it. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out on top. 14-0.
14. Saints nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf. Warriors, 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here is Penix. Back deep for Olave. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Left side to Godwin. It's a nice pickup on a 1st down. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 44-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Ryan Brzee. He gets in there and drops him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's taken in. He's got room at the 30. And he's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the
2nd
gun,
and 4.
it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Penix on 3rd down. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 18-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the double.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
60 bicep, go!
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Got Giambi. He's aimed to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field, and tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
This fielded inside the 35, and it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouted. As they bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. Neomatic's only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Mayfield. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he won't quite get it. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. McMillan, the man in motion. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He fields it at the 8. Yeah! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. You'll probably think it's not the same.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
Second and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, Penix. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. We're going to go play action with Penix. That's swung out to Etienne. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's caught inside by Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 12
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ran money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Bucs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. One-sided first half question, will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here is Penix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, and at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2nd and 10. Here's Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to...
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's going to try it here again. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
King, 180. What's up?
Here's a run going left, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10.
Sick. Hey, what's up?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Got him in! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. To the pylon, he's pinned. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Warriors 7.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Nice work after the catch. It stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of some goals. Money up to a whole nother level.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And the defense can't shut up to stop there. gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a
When you
Saints.
decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now a screen set up for Etienne.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Saints. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing of whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short. Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real.
They motion the slot man left. Baker going to tap this one forward. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pick up there of 19 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. John Tucker. Touchdown, Tampa. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
McLaughlin now, after the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
First and 10. At their own 10-yard line.
I was taking killers in my scissor. My young and some about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn weird. Damn little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Iketina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't want to be
And the lefty panics on first down. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. There he goes again. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first down is Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside this 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
They'll swing this out wide to Irving.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 16-yard line.
Run.
Motion man is the tight end going right. The second down throw for Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs will add one more onto their big lead.
Saints 25. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action. It's Penix. That's deep for Olave. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's Ibuka in motion.
King.
On second down, Baker throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Gainwell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Now Mayfield. He's got it about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Hey, alert!
Little run here with Gainwell. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown Buccaneers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
McLaughlin now, after the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. Mark him down, just shy of the 40. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On first and 10, it's Penix. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. Throwing is Penix. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
He's done his man, complete to Johnson. First and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
From the gun, it's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, so that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards out of the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Saints are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma. Get your energy harnessed. If I'm back, then